Faye Emerson. Faye!
What's the matter?
Don't kiss me. I got a cold.
All right, Henry.
And now, there we have our first contestants, please. Hi. Hi, Senator. Put it right there. Wheel in a little bit. Now, will you tell us your names and where you're from?
Victor Finman, Whitestone, New York. Jeff Narell, Whitestone, New York.
Paul Cybernup, Whitestone, New York. Arthur Finman, Whitestone, New York.
Andy Narell, Whitestone, New York.
Andrew Narell, Whitestone, New York. All right, now, if you'll all whisper your secret to me, we'll show it at the same time to everybody at home. Panel, to help classify the boy's secret, the clue concerns something that they are. And we'll start the game with Betsy.
All right. Gentlemen, is this something that you are? Does it have to do with sports?
No.
Does it have to do with school?
No.
Does it have to do with anything physical?
Yes.
Does it have to do with your little heads more than your bodies?
No.
No? Does it have to do with any machinery involved in this?
No.
That's 20 down, 60 to go, and we go to Dorothy Louden.
No, are you all members of something?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm through.
No.
Are you like gymnasts or something?
No.
It's not that kind of physical thing.
Maybe
It's
they
a
won
club.
something.
Do you get medals for whatever you do? Trophies
No.
or anything? You don't. Has it got anything to do with your teeth? I can't think of it. Would it do any good to know when you did this?
No.
You're this all the time. All the time you're this.
They do it a lot of the time. It's 40 down, 40 to go, and it's Gretchen Wyler.
They're pretty, but they're dumb. They didn't say a thing.
They couldn't. We were talking all the time.
No, I mean, you were pretty, but you're dumb. You didn't help me at all.
All right, Gretchen, show 'em up.
Now, I'll help you a lot, Faye. Does this have anything to do with your family? Were your parents involved with this?
No.
Did it have anything to do with any other person at all? A teacher, possibly, or an instructor of some sort? Would I have read about this in the newspaper? Was it something quite important?
No, it's never an important time.
Well, that gentleman, that's what I'm going to direct my questions to the man who thought it was important. Could this have had anything to do with in the city, or did it happen in the city of New York?
It's not
Is it important that it
really a
happened
thing
here?
that happened.
Something they did.
But they are.
It's something they are.
Yeah, well,
Well, Gretchen, you're pretty.
Didn't I help, Faye?
You picked on my Betsy and my Dorothy.
Well, young
Faye.
Yes, sir. Young gentlemen, are you related to each other in any possible way?
Well,
Some of
are.
us are related to each other.
Does what you do, this physical thing that you are, it is a team, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you could say that.
Does it have anything to do with music?
Yes.
Ah, you are a quintet. Or a large quartet.
Two of the boys just said, that's obvious.
Well, do you sing or play a musical instrument?
Choose one.
You do play musical instruments?
Yes.
Ah, we got it.
You've got about half of it, and you're pretty, too. Boys, tell the ladies what you call yourselves.
The Steel Bandits.
Steel Bandits. You see, they're a calypso band, and they play steel drums.
Are we going to hear them?
Andy, tell how you got started playing steel drums.
Well, my father's a social worker, and he uses this in Manhattan to prevent juvenile delinquency. We got very interested in it and took up the subject.
I must tell you that Andy was not a delinquent at the time. He was off the street. Well, let's open the curtains and reunite the boys with their instruments, and I think you'll find this pretty fascinating. Let's go. Now, I suppose lots of people know, maybe some don't, that steel bands like this started in the Caribbean using drums that were left over, oil drums, by the United States Navy, and then the natives cut them down to whatever sizes they wanted. And give a little demonstration, Andy, of the scale, huh?
Well, that's only a little simple one.
That's a little simple
Here
one.
is a large scale, which I practice most every day.
Nippy. Right. I should say that, in case there's a question in your mind, these are hammered. The heads of the drums are hammered into shape until they have the right tone. All right. Here's 8-year-old Andy Narell. And what are the... Oh, this is the lead pan. He plays the melody. And what is this called? Well, you didn't tell me. Well, the Steel Bandits. Go. Aren't they nippy? Great, really. We'll be back with you in just a minute, but first, let's watch.